the chaos. This is just a couple of days of throwing things here, there, and everywhere, and also after I started working on my dining room makeover. I am so ready to do some spring cleaning. We're heading to Florida next week, finally, and I'm so excited. But I feel like before we leave, it'd be a good idea to do a good deep clean of everything so that when we come back from vacation, we come home to a really nice clean house. So I'm gonna start off today by putting away some clothes washing, and I might actually go and throw a couple more loads on, and then we can just get into cleaning everything. This table used to be in the dining room and I moved it out here just for the last couple of days, but I just got rid of the hutch. Someone came to pick it up. So now I'm gonna put this back in the dining room, but I also need to list this on Facebook Marketplace as well because I want this one to have a new home too. When I don't have any fresh flowers, I'll just pop one of my plants here. I still need to get some more soil though because he's sitting pretty far down in that pot and I need to bring him up a little bit. That may just have been the worst thing that could have ever happened. Oh no. Oh my god, I am covered in dust. I'm covered in dust. Good thing I just took an antihistamine for the dust. Oh, I didn't realize the vacuum had sucked up a sock and it got stuck. Turns out the root system on my, what do you call this? Small snake plant is almost non-existent, so I'm gonna stick it in some water so it can actually grow some roots. I have to do a few loads of laundry because we need to have clothes for our trip, so I'm just gonna do everything, I think. I might do a white, a colored, and a dark depending, but we'll see. I also really need to vacuum the floors in here. I could probably do with a floor carpet clean. We'll see, it might be a tomorrow job. It wasn't even open.
I know, I realized that.
I just thought you stopped because this door swung open.
No, I stopped because I realized that the door
wasn't open. That's funny. Okay. I don't even know if this really does anything, to be honest. my comfy lounge set today because it's actually kind of cold out there. I'm so over this up and down DC weather. I'm like, I just want it to be consistent and sunny and nice. And it is sunny right now, but it is cold and I'm over it. But anyways, I just thought I would be nice and cozy for today while I keep cleaning and doing a little bit of organizing, decluttering, all that good stuff. I'm starting in the foyer today because when I go away on vacation, I want to come home to a clean entryway. I feel like that's number one. And then I want all my living room, kitchen, dining room, all of that to be really clean. I don't care about the bedroom and the bathroom as much, but I just want to get this space all clean. I don't think I really have time today to do the floor clean. We'll see, but I want to tidy it up in here, wipe down the surfaces and just, I don't know, vacuum really, because it's quite dirty on the floor in here. Like you can see the entryway dirt. We've been renting DVDs from our library, but then we also found out there's a library in our building that has books and DVDs. So this needs to go back downstairs, which is why it's here next to the entryway. I decided to go ahead and clean the floor. The only problem is the last time I used this, the water wasn't spraying through it properly, so I don't actually know if it's really gonna work, but I feel like a very spring clean thing to do is to carpet clean. It's working, it's working. The floor is wet. This is good. Patches. I'm just gonna spray the sort of more stain remover on them. That little one, just here. Where else? I love this rug. It seriously just holds up so well considering it's a full walkway and we, walk in dirty shoes from outside. It kind of stays clean. So glad that worked. I didn't think it was going to because I was just having some trouble last time, but it means the floor is so clean and this is exactly what I wanted to do at the beginning of spring after there were no more snow days. I definitely need to restyle this entry table. It kind of became the dumping ground for all the decor I didn't know what to do with, and so it's okay, but it definitely needs some work. have this old Anthropology candle that I'm going to attempt to light. I just want to finish it up. It's a really nice smell. It smells like an Anthropology store. I don't know if it's their signature scent. I've had it for a very long time, but I want to get rid of it. So hopefully today's the last day. How do we feel about the dining room now that we don't have the hutch? It was in this corner over here, but now I have the plant on the stool, which I love so much. I just think that is such a nice piece for the corner there. The rest of the wall is obviously very plain, still working on art. I don't don't know what I'm gonna do. I had a lot of great suggestions on last week's video, but it feels so much better in here. I'm also hunting for a rug as well, but I think I made the right choice getting rid of the hutch. I really do. I think this just feels so much more open and spacious and just less cluttered, but I think it will be complete with some artwork on the wall. Something I like to do to clean out frying pans that have solidified oil in the bottom, I mean it's already melted, but I just pop it on the heat for a second, let it melt, and then I wipe it out with a paper towel. Important to be careful while you do this because, you know, you're dealing with hot oil, but there we go. No more oil, and just wash it as usual. Kitchen is all clean, feels great in here. I'm gonna do some kitchen organization though. I have been, over the last couple of weeks, slowly reorganizing things. When I did the start of my dining room makeover, we got rid of the hutch and we lost a little bit of storage because of that, but this kitchen actually has so much storage. I'm just not utilizing it properly, especially this cupboard up here. This has most of our like drink bottles, or what are they called? what are the shaker things called that you use? Protein shaker things? You know what I mean? Like, it's not my thing, the Chester's. It's like a fitness thing. Whatever you call them. That sort of stuff is up in here. I actually want to rearrange the shelf height because we don't have anywhere for our rice cooker at the moment. It's either been living on the bench over there or on the floor in the dining room. And so this has been my little project that I've been wanting to work on, and I'm really excited for it. So let's rearrange this cupboard. I have to bring a chair in for this one because I am not tall enough to reach up the cupboard. I'm gonna get you a chair as well. I'm gonna bring you up with me. We're balancing, we're gonna do the cupboard. I still don't really know how I feel about these glass cabinets because it's not the prettiest. This is where we keep all of our jars and jar lids, and then I have this bowl up here. It's just the most random mix of stuff and it's never ever neat, but whatever. Let's take everything out so I can clean it and rearrange the shelves. I think I should probably declutter some of these drink bottles because this is getting out of hand. This feels much better. I can't believe it has taken me so long to finally get around to organizing these things, but I just didn't have a vision until now, you know? There we go. Perfect. Now I have enough room for the rice cooker. I also have our little food processor that lives in here as well. There we go, perfect. I also am able to now fit this in here. Before, I had to lay it on its sides, and there's still so much room. It's so organized. We keep a lot of our jars from different food and whatnot because we make pickles, and having jars for pickles is great. We've also started making sauerkraut, and I just find having jars very, very helpful. So I think I might move the jars and all of their lids into this section here because it's quite easy to get to, and just, I don't know, makes the most sense, I think, being able to keep them all neatly stored here. And then the stuff we use the absolute least of, we'll put up into this cupboard. When I zoom out, you can see how messy it is with the glass windows. I've had so many recommendations of contact paper or curtains, things like that, just to hide the mess away. I still think that could be a good plan, but I'm gonna try and just organize some of this so it's better, you know? This has also sort of become a bit of our pantry as well, because in that end cupboard we have all of our sauces, our spices, that kind of stuff, but it has started to overflow into here as well. This top shelf is just for stuff that we don't use so often. I have this really pretty fruit bowl with some faux lemons that I put away for the winter because it's not really a winter vibe. This is like a summer vibe. So I just put that up there and it can stay up there for now. Do you see what I mean though when I say we have not been utilizing the space? There are so many empty shelves up here. It's great, but it's just not been utilized, and that's what we're doing today. Cupboard is so much better. We have space now for the rice cooker. We've got the food processor at the back, the grater, and then I did have the mandolin at the front, but I moved it to the back because we use the rice cooker more than we use the mandolin, and it'll just be annoying if we have to keep taking it out and putting it back in. So this changes everything. It's so much better. And then we have all of our jars up there. The lids are in the container for the mandolin. That is a little annoying. I might get a better solution for that. And then right at the top, we have drink bottles, protein shakers, and then stuff like coffee cups and travel tumblers and things like that. Probably still way too many, but I did declutter a couple, so that feels so much better. But oh, I'm so happy. This is so much better. When I was working on the dining room video, I realized that we had a cupboard here that I never knew about because it doesn't have a handle on it, and I just never noticed the hinges that we're now using for chopping boards. Amazing, right? You think I would have looked up? I saw the hinges and I went, nowhere. No way. Second cupboard, which could actually be really great storage for all of this stuff that's in here. I don't know what this thing is. I think it's like a spice rack that pulls out, and I just have to build it and put that together. But More storage. This place is actually insane with how much storage it has. There's also, on top of the cupboards, I could put baskets, I could put all kinds of stuff up there. But this kitchen is insane. I'm now gonna have to go and text Chester a picture because what another hidden cupboard. I can't believe I just found another hidden cabinet. It never occurred to me to look up and look to see if there were more hinges on the little space at the top. And I'm so happy about this. That kitchen is the kitchen that just keeps on giving in terms of storage and space. There's actually so much room. The only thing that's really lacking is a decent pantry space. But other than that, there's plenty of storage. So I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna be able to continue organizing and rearranging things, but the rice cooker on that bottom shelf, it's a dream. It's a dream. I'm just so glad that I found a spot for it. And I didn't realize that the shelves could actually be moved because this kitchen is old and it's not a very good quality kitchen, so it just never occurred to me that maybe the shelves could actually be moved. And then I looked in them the other day and realized they had the little things that you can move up. So really, really glad that I did that. It's starting to feel very organized, so much better in there. And I'm just really happy with how it's coming together. So I'm just gonna continue on with this kitchen organization journey. I'll leave a link down below to my cutlery organization. I did that about 2 months ago. We went to IKEA, did a whole sort of big organization thing. So if you haven't seen that, I'll leave that link down below. But I feel like today was a success. It's so clean out there, which I love for when going on vacation. I just need to have a good deep clean of everything. So when you walk in the door, you're not overwhelmed and bombarded because then you have to unpack the suitcases and it's a whole thing. And it's just so much better when you come home to a clean place. So I'm so glad that I did that. Let me know what you would do with the kitchen cupboards, because the glass doors in theory are really cute, but in practice, they're just messy. Like, unless you have a very small amount of stuff and it's all really neatly arranged, and if you have, what do you call it, serveware that's really pretty and not just plain white, or all the machines and things, it could be really beautiful having glass windows. I think it makes a lot of sense, but I don't like it and it just looks messy. So what would you do? Would you put up a curtain behind the glass, or would you put some contact paper over it like I did on the big cabinet in the entryway? I did a DIY on that a couple of months ago, so if you're not seeing that, I will attempt to link that below. I don't really remember what video that was in, but I could do something like that, just like some nice contact paper. I don't know. Anyway, I am just folding and putting away the washing that we did yesterday. Again, so glad that we did all this because it's just like that vacation prep and it's all done. It's gonna be so much easier to pack now. I just completely spaced out and didn't think to show you what I was doing. I had a makeup stain on the top of this little knit t-shirt, and this is wool, I think. Oh look, there's a little bit of makeup on the inside there. I'm just spritzing a little bit of my stain remover, but this has to be washed by hand. But I've been avoiding it because when you wash it by hand, I have to roll it up in a towel, then I gotta lay it out, and it takes so long to dry. And it's just been on my to-do list. I don't think I have to do any of my other knits. I think this is the only one, but I was just trying to get rid of any of the makeup that accidentally got on the collar, and then I'm gonna, go and quickly rinse it off, and then we can lay it out to dry. But I hate washing my knits by hand, but some of them I just have to do it. I'm sorry I didn't take you into the bathroom with me to wash it. I just ran it under the bathtub tap because I wasn't doing a full proper wash. I just wanted to rinse out the stain remover because I think I wore this once and got makeup on it, and like it doesn't need a proper clean. I am gonna have to fold this out further though. I'm so glad that I am ticking this off my list, and if you need something to do on your spring clean, wash your knits and then you can hang them away for next winter, although this one is definitely not a winter one. This is my current wardrobe. And then I like to roll it up because I think that's the best way to go. And then usually I lay them out in front of the radiators. They look so disfigured, so deformed, yet when they dry, they actually bounce back into shape, which I quite like. It's so stressful. It's so stressful. You're like, I'm gonna wreck it. I've totally ruined it. Like, look how long this is. Look how weird the sleeves look. It's ruined, but it's not. And then you just let it dry and it'll come back to life. So I'm actually gonna go and put this in the living room because it's just a good spot behind the couch to lay these things down. I feel like I'm having such a productive day. just getting so much done. I'm in such good, positive, high energy mood, and I need more days like this. I wish I had more days like this because it makes getting through these things so much easier, and it's always so satisfying when you get to organize something. I have been slowly working on my spring cleaning and just organizing bits and pieces around the apartment. There's been a little bit throughout all of my videos lately, and then there's also more to come as well. Spring is just my favorite time of the year. Like, I am so happy. I've had so many people tell me that I just seem a lot happier lately, and honestly, it could just be the change of weather, and that I love this season so much. It just feels like a fresh start. The weather's changing, the sun is shining. I don't know, it brings me so much happiness and joy, and I love being in this headspace, and I just find it's so much easier to get up and get things done when I am in this headspace and in this season of the year, and I love it. So I have plenty more where this came from. I'm not really going to do any spring cleaning in the bedroom because, one, it's very clean and pretty neat and organized in here, and two, all of my wardrobe stuff I did about a month ago, so I don't really need to do any of that anymore. And so I think we're gonna skip over the bedroom today. Maybe we'll come back to it in another cleaning video, but we don't really need to do it for the spring cleaning video. Anyway, I might wrap this video up here. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out while I've done some reorganizing, spring refreshing, cleaning, all that good stuff. Hope you're having a fabulous week, and I will see you very shortly.